Hey y'all, it's Scorpio's Tarot. I want to come back with another channel reading for all signs. I want to let y'all know that this reading is timeless, so whenever you see this reading, it was meant for you to see it in this moment. I want to say that I appreciate the views, the likes, the support, the subscribers. This lets me know that you are really resonating with my readings, and I really appreciate the support. So keep it going. I'm a little bit nervous, y'all, but I got a new tarot deck today, and I want to do a reading. So the tarot deck is the African Goddess Rising Oracle. It is by Ebola Abrams. I'm probably pronouncing her name wrong, but she is a black woman, and I got it from Amazon. So yeah, I'm really feeling it right now. So yeah, I just want to do a reading to break this tarot deck in. So I really hope y'all enjoy it. So the first card that came out, I pulled out 5 cards when I was doing my pre-shuffle, and the first card that came out was Allah, which is grief. So these are like different African goddesses. And the first goddess that I had pulled out was Allah, ALA, and it's grief. And before I looked at the guidebook, which tells you like the interpretation of the cards, I had got that the collective, you might be going through something rough right now. You might be going through kind of like a grieving process. I'm getting, you might have lost something or someone. So it might have been a death in the family. You might have been going through a loss, whether a loss of a job, a friendship, a connection. Just I'm getting, you've lost something, or you have been through something really rough and really trying, very tedious, and you're just going through grief. You're just going through a very rough time right now. And when I was looking at the interpretation of the Allah card, it's the goddess of grief. Ancient Earth Mother Allah is the foremost Igbo deity. A goddess Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. And her guidance, Allah's guidance, is give spirit your grief, bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, shed tears, surrender it. So I feel like I'm getting, it might be, you might be holding trauma in the body. So you might have went through a lot of things and you really have not like processed that. You just kind of been like brushing it off, like oh, but the body keeps track. The body keeps track. So if you need to cry, if you need to scream, if you need to yell, if you need to punch a pillow, go ahead and do that, because that will help you process everything that you have went through. Because yeah, I'm getting, for the collective, you've probably been through some heavy stuff. It's probably been feeling like you just, if it ain't one thing, it's another. You're just getting beat on, and you're holding a lot. I feel like I'm getting the collective, I'm getting like poker face. You might not want to tell people what you're going through, really. You keep a really good poker face. You keep it well. You might be going through a lot, but you hide it well. You show it well. So cry, like, if you need to cry, if you need to let those frustrations out. I'm getting dance. People might like to dance, so it's good to move your body. Move your body. Get rid of that energy, that unprocessed energy, because that is what is causing you to keep staying in this moment of grief, because you're not really processing it. So I'm looking in the guidebook, and it says you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Now that's a word right there, and that definitely makes a lot of sense. Like, just because you might think that you're okay, and it might be okay right now, you're really not okay, because your body's like, okay, it's gonna come back. It might not hit you right then and there, but it's gonna come back around. It's gonna get its lick back. Okay, period. So, If you are going through something, just process it. Talk to a trusted individual if you have a therapist or if you have a trusted loved one that you can talk to about what you're going through. Please do that. Get the support that you need if you're really going through a rough time. And yeah, I'm just getting it's kind of heavy, but you have really just been kind of keeping it to yourself. And I'm getting that spirit wants you to like let people know about like what's going on and stuff like that, so you can get more support. So the second card that I pulled out was, and I'm probably gonna mess up the names of the African goddesses. I do apologize in advance, but the second card was Mabuya Nihanda, and it has radical rebirth at the bottom of it. So the interpretation I had got from that before reading what the card meant was you might be going through a rough time, but you're going through this to help build character. You're going through this to help build your life story. You're going through this to learn lessons, to just learn. Um, you know, as we all know, life is not all, sunshine and rainbows. You go through some rough times, but it's lessons. Sometimes you have to go through rough times to really learn, and sometimes you can't get everything you want easily. You know how some people like, um, they have like the trust fund, like they're like the trust fund baby, or they have everything handed to them on a silver platter, and you see how those people end up turning out. So it's not always good to, have everything handed to you. Sometimes you have to go through a journey. Sometimes you have to go through a rough time to be able to appreciate it more and really to be able to like understand, okay, this is why this happened. Um, so I'm getting for the collective, you might be trying to manifest something, or you're really, really wanting something. I'm getting like wish fulfillment, financial stability. You just want to be stable. You just want to do well in life. You want to be successful. But it's taking a little bit of a long time. It's taking a long time to get there. It's taking this time. And it's to teach you patience, and it's to teach you to really to learn how to be grateful. And I'm not getting that the collective you are like not grateful. Like I think that the collective, you definitely understand, the goodness behind things, and you're not spoiled like spoiled brats and like, oh, like, I get what I want because I deserve it. You understand hard work. But yeah, it's just I'm getting patience, like, and just learning how to just wait. Um, and that's a big lesson for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people, they want instant gratification. They don't want to wait all the time. So that's something that I am going through as well, being patient and just learning to go with the flow. That can be very, very difficult. So, I could definitely understand if, um, just being patient, and, that's kind of causing a lot of just, you're just uncomfortable, and you're not liking it. It's just like, no, I'm ready now. But I'm getting that spirit is teaching like patience, and when you finally do get to the top, and you are telling your story about how you got to where you are now, your story will be much more colorful and much more like, wow, like you went through all of this and you're where you're at now. Yep, it's possible. And you're gonna be telling that to the masses. You're gonna be telling that to the public. So let me look at the interpretation of that. And it is the guidance for this goddess, um, Mabuya Nihanda. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Is yes, you can stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and reborn. Like the sun, you can rise again and again. So it's basically saying, like, even though you're going through a rough time, keep going, keep pushing. It says, dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. So it's just getting like, yeah, like you might mess up, you might make a mistake, but like keep going, basically. And life might be rough right now, but it's really, really beneficial if you keep going because this will really benefit you in the long run. It might not look like it right now, but that's the overall like thing. Um, so the third card that I pulled out, let me get that, was Atite. Is Atete, and it's worthiness. And again, I'm probably messing up these names. I'm so sorry. But yes, Atite, worthiness. So the interpretation I had got before I looked was basically this is to show you that you are worthy of your of what you want. Spirit wants you to know that the things you're wanting, the things that you are trying to manifest, they want you to have those things. They want you to know that you are worthy of these things. They're showing you that it's kind of like tough love. I feel like in a way, like yeah, that's confirmation because my throat just did that weird thing. If you heard that, but it's basically saying like, yeah, like I mean, I'm getting like I channeled this in another reading. Like if you've seen the movie called Holes, and like the girl and her granddad was like digging like in the desert or whatever. It's like a Disney movie called Holes. And she was like, I'm tired of this, grandpa. And the grandpa was like, well, that's too damn bad. So it's like you have to like go through the journey to like show that you're worthy of this and like stuff like that. It's like, yeah, it's messed up. It's low key messed up, but like like okay, spirit, I understand, but it's like damn, like when is it gonna happen? Like shit, I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. But yeah, spirit's like yeah, that's too damn bad, basically. Um, where they're not saying it like that, but they're kind of saying like yeah, you kind of have to like go through it. Like that's just how it is, unfortunately. So yeah, but they see you as very like highly they're very like they like you're like very protected, they love you, like you are that guy, you are that girl to them, you're seen very highly in the spiritual world because and the card just fell down on the ground, literally, y'all, it was just sliding. um so that's confirmation. But yeah, so they're really happy with your progress and what you have went through and achieved and how you just keep going, and they know it's like a lot, they know it is, but they are very, very proud. They're like cheering like yay, like they are so happy. um so let me go and look at the interpretation in the guidebook. I was pretty close to the interpretations in the book. So I was like, okay. So a TT, hopefully I'm saying this right. Oh my god. Stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is in your veins. Accept yourself now. So yeah, I think that you're going through all of these things, so spirit can show that like you matter, like you have gone through all of these things and you are still standing, and like people, it's people who probably couldn't even go through half of the shit that you went through and probably could not be standing here and say that they went through it. So like you matter. You went through all of this for a reason. You're going through all of this for a reason. You are gonna move past all of this and you are gonna be in the winner's circle. So that is what I'm getting for that card. Like it's just showing you like you that girl. Like, Beyonce, like I'm that girl. Like if you don't know that song, that's like a definitely like song to hype yourself up. Okay, you cannot sit up here and say that like that song just doesn't make you feel good. Listen to it if you haven't listened to it. It's on her newest album, Renaissance. Period. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm getting for like that. Just showing you that you are worthy, that you matter, that you are like a warrior, that you are strong. that you can do this, that you can accomplish all of this. Okay, then the fourth card that came out was I set, and surrender is below that. So before I looked at the guidebook's interpretation, my interpretation was Spirit just wants you to kind of just go with the flow. I feel like the collective, you might be having like issues with control, and it's hard for you to like just let things happen, which I understand, honey, because I suffer through that as well. This is resonating for me as well. So yeah, like it could be hard to just go with the flow when the flow has just been flowing, and that ain't a good thing. Okay, when the water just throwing you this way and that way and this way and that way, you trying to keep your head above water, and you got all this water in your nose and in your throat, and you like, oh my god, and you keep going up and down, you just go any kind of way, and you just supposed to be okay with that. Yeah. That's basically like what Spirit is saying. I feel like if you let go, it won't be like as bad, because I'm getting like you're kind of fighting with it. Like, it's kind of like if you're out in the ocean and like the water is like pushing you, like throwing you all kind of ways, and you're kind of like freaking out and trying to fight with the water, and it's just making it worse. Like if you kind of just go with the flow, like it won't be like as bad, and you'll be able to like calm down and like navigate it better and stuff. So that's what I'm channeling for that. So yeah, but I'm getting that the collective is going to calmer waters, that this rough time is ending. So this is not like indefinite, like, oh my god, when is this gonna end? Scorpio's tarot, when is this gonna end? It's ending. We Spirit, I feel like this has been going on for the past like 2 or 3 years, honestly. I'm getting like the past 2 years that the collective has just been going through, like, yeah, it's been like a trying time. But it's ending. I'm getting that it's ending. I'm getting that, you have learned the lessons, and you are finally getting the hang of it, and finally like, okay, they getting it now. They getting it now. So you are being blessed and being rewarded by Spirit because of that. And for the interpretation, and this is 44, angel number 44. This is the last card in the deck. So, I sense guidance. Let it all go. Say aloud now, I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. Embodiment. Release control. Stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow Spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. So Spirit is wanting you to ask for help. Like they're like, yeah, like we want to help, man. Like I think they're kind of like, they're ready for you to like get your blessings. So they're kind of like, yeah, like whatever you need, basically, like, yeah, they're trying to like push you through like the finish line. You've been through this marathon, you tired, you done drunk as much water as you can, you just tired, like your legs is like noodles, and you just like, so they're kind of like holding you up, like, you got it, like, so they're trying to like help push you through and stuff like that, and giving you those boosts. So if you're asking for your wish fulfillments, if you just pray and talk with them, they will bless you, and they will give you the things that you're asking for. So just believe that you are worthy of them, and that you do deserve them, and they will be handed to you. And the last card is Medusa, and it has rage at the bottom. So when I saw that, y'all, I was like, okay. At first I was like, maybe like the collective is angry because they're going through this and stuff like that. And, maybe they're just like kind of upset. Because like all of this is happening, and they're kind of like, why is this happening and stuff. And they're just kind of upset with life right now, and kind of just like fed up. But I also got that Spirit wants you to like turn that anger and that rage into passion, into, you might not be exactly where you want in life, but like I'm getting people in the collective. You might want to be an entrepreneur. You might want to be self-employed. You might want to do your own things. You might not want to work the whole 9 to 5, do the whole 9 to 5 thing. People, if you want to do that, and that's fine. But everybody don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you might not be happy with your career, but start putting some effort into whatever you want to do. So you might want to start a YouTube channel. You might want to be start your own business or something, but if you start putting the anger, um and turn that into passion, into like the life you want to have for yourself, and um the type of career that you want to have for yourself, then things will start to change, and spirit will start to see that you're making an effort. Because I feel like for the collective, it might be like you're kind of like pouting, like, I wish things will change, but it's like you're not really doing anything. So it's like, but if you start making like steps, it don't have to be big steps, it can be baby steps. If you start making steps, like, hey, this is what I want to do, like this, I'm gonna start making changes, I'm start putting into this business as much as I can, spirit will see that effort, and they will see you trying to make a change, and they will help you, and they will assist you in that. So I'm getting, change, turn that rage and into positive. you know I feel like the rage might be going back to the grief card, the Allah card, where is saying, you have to process everything that you have been through. So you might be angry. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be upset. But once you process that, once you get through all those emotions, put your energy into cultivating a better life for yourself and doing better for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because sitting around and moping, yes, if you need to sit around and mope, if you need to have a cry session, absolutely. Spirit is like, absolutely do that. But, like, put your big girl panties on, like, wipe the tears, and, like, get it popping, get it moving. So, we are going to go to the interpretation on the guidebook. All right. So, the embodiment of Medusa. Take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. And it says, the declaration, I have a right to feel my feelings. Then it says, Medusa is feared as a ugly, vicious monster bitch. The truth, this Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. Medusa shadows guidance. You are pissed off, petrified, angry, and shaking. But underneath all of that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. That's deep, y'all. So what I'm getting from that is like, yes, you're angry, and you're justifiably so. You have been through a lot, and you're just upset. Process those emotions. Feel that I feel like for the collective, you might be feeling like, why do I feel so angry at life, or why do I feel so like, ugh, you know? But a lot of stuff has happened, and it's your feelings are valid. So I'm here. If nobody has told you that, Scorpio's tarot is gonna tell you that in spirit. Your feelings are valid. You feel a way because you feel a way, and that's just on period. Okay. So, and even if you didn't need my validation or spirit's validation, have the validation for yourself. This is the way you feel. Period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? So, I think I want to do a clarification on the blessings that are going to be coming in. So, spirit, if you can give me, pull a card out, give me some clarification on the blessings that are coming in, or the energy that's coming in. Because I know it's like good energy, good blessings that are coming in. You shuffling the cards a little bit. Just moving them around a little bit. Okay, we're going to pick a card. So, trying to figure out how to pronounce this, y'all. So, Malabamo, self-sabotage. Okay. So interesting. Let me look at the interpretation. So that is 24. I wish the pronunciations was on these guys so I can be pronouncing this right. Because I know I'm messing up these ladies' names. Okay. So, the shadow of self sabotage. Shadow monster Mama Labo is the brain sucking, snake like, water dwelling Zulu goddess of rivers. You are holding yourself apart from your blessings. What ancient pain are you trying to stuff down, numb, ignore, or avoid? What does your self sabotage help you to avoid? Hmm. So, what I'm getting from this is that I think the collective, you are holding yourself from getting your blessings. I'm getting that, um, there's a way to bypass this energy. Like, just like going back to the worthiness, Spirit wants you to know that, like, you are worthy, that you matter, that you are important in this world. I feel like a lot of people in the collective, you might not have the best self esteem or self confidence in yourself, or you might have like self limiting beliefs or thoughts or actions because you don't believe in yourself as much. And like, you have every right to believe in yourself. Like, come on, like, you are that girl, you are that guy. Like, stop, kind of not degrading yourself. Like, kind of just, like, oh, I'm not really, oh, yes, you are that girl, you are that guy, you are important, you are doing your thing, okay? Like, come on, like, pat yourself on the back, give yourself more credit than that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting from that. But I feel like if you face the self sabotaging thoughts head on and be like, okay, why do I feel this way? And really try to work through that grief. Going back to the Allah, the first card, if you work and process through that grief, the pain that you have went through, the struggles and all of that you have went through, then this will help you get past those self sabotaging beliefs. Get past those beliefs and thoughts and actions, and you can really be yourself and really live your life and really be in your own power and really start to become a magnet for your blessings. Your spirit is wanting you to realize like how worthy you are and like how amazing you are and how needed you are. And that you are that girl, you are that guy. Period. So I think I'm gonna end it there. I think that's a great little spot to end. So I really hope that this resonates with you all. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you listening to the whole video. This really helps me with like the algorithm and the support. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed and turn on all post notifications so you'll know when your girl Scorpio's Tarot posts another video. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here today. I really hope you have a great Sunday. This is like Sunday afternoon going into Sunday evening. So, but whenever you're watching this, I hope you're having a great day, a great morning, a great night, a great afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And yes, stay blessed. Thank you. Bye.